Why would they touch it?
I don't know.
They're like, don't fucking touch my sign. 2 Modelo's in, and I'm Mr. Philosopher Patrick. Got the swamp cooler running. Finally. It's cool enough that it actually makes a big difference. Not that my power bill will go down much, because they just don't charge as much in the fall and the spring. And then the cheapest in the winter. It should cost whatever it costs in the winter. It should cost that all year round. But they got like a little bit of a monopoly abuse here in Arizona. So I went up to Recoil today, and because Larry was like, Larry's got these hula hoops. They're weighted hula hoops, and they're also modular, meaning when they ship, it's a very small box, and you know, you assemble it, and then you're supposed to get exercise because it takes a little more effort than a regular hula hoop. So, but we were thinking about, you know, right now it's a little slow in you know, audio, and he was telling me that, you know, there's a couple of vendors of his that are like, it's dead right now. And I said, well, yeah, everybody's saving up for their dumb kids, you know, because they think they got to buy their dumb kids a bunch of toys. Don't buy your kids toys, man. It's the dumbest thing ever. They don't take care of them. They don't appreciate them. It just makes them happy for that day. And, you know, even then it's like, maybe. I think I told you guys about I have a screenplay where, because it's based on real life experience of me getting kicked out of Christmas because I want Christmas to be about family and caring about one another and not drinking and presents. So
Can we go in there?
yeah, let's see if there's any creepy crawlies. So, but no, man, if you really want to do something for your kids, spend time with them and play with them. Like wrestle, you know, play wrestle, you know, pretend karate chops, hi-ya, you know, and then you tickle them, you know, something like that. That's what kids love. Oh my God, and it's a universal thing. All kids love that shit. Fucking give it to them, man. Gifts and presents and fucking video games. Oh my God, so much time wasted in my childhood because of that. You know, you also teach your kids a hustle, man. Teach your kids about the system. Teach them about, you know, stuff that they can get away with right now because they're minors, you know. I'm not talking about like selling crack, even though, you know, if you're in that position, then fucking go for it. But, no, just, you know, again, my first hustle was, I think, what, 5th grade? Yeah, 5th grade. I went down to the Circle K and they had atomic fireballs for 5 cents. And I was like, I should sell these for 10 cents. And I was like, that's not enough margin. And also, I don't want to have fucking change for people, right? So I charged a quarter. Oh my God, was I successful. And for a fucking 5th grader, dude, that was a pretty good little racket. And I provided a service that people wanted. It wasn't gum, right? Because teachers didn't like gum because children do not how to dispose of gum properly. You know, it's like fucking wrap it up in a piece of paper, throw it in the trash, like be discreet. Like teach your kids that kind of stuff. I swear to baby Jesus, you just let fucking public schools raise them, and they are gonna be idiots and tyrants and just terrible little people. I was watching this documentary about, you know, it's not the Federal Reserve, but it's about fiat banking, fiat money, and how it, you know, it came about in England and the UK. They don't even teach that in school. So, and you should be learning that. And it's not like that you can do anything about fiat money. That's the way the system runs right now, but you can hedge against it, or you can prepare. There's all kinds of things you can do. You know, instead of blowing your money on fucking dune buggies and toys for your dumb kids. So, and yeah, your kids are dumb. Most children are dumb, and that's okay. You teach them how to be smart. You teach them how to be adults. Nobody said fucking childhood should be like, oh, let them be a kid, you know, like carefree and all this bullshit. Put some responsibility on them. Do it now, you know, like you, God, I can't tell you, when I went into the Air Force, I was training like every day. Like I didn't know any better, and I used to wear a garbage bag as if somehow that would help and make me drop weight and all that kind of stuff. They wanted me to get down to like 130, which was like insane for a guy my stature and build. However I did it, and I was able to get in. But then when I got in, boy, that's when the real exercise began, and I had trouble keeping up, and I wish I had done more stamina, stuff. And I tell you what, it was always like chubby black girls that just could not do anything. It was like, what the fuck were you thinking coming into the Air Force and not having any PT, any physical training? And I mean, it was just, it didn't matter if the TIs were yelling at them or not. They just couldn't perform. And I was like, oh, wow, this is insane. You pull over, babe. So, the same thing goes with your kids. How are you going to, just let your kids play fucking video games and give them toys and let them be assholes till, what, they're 18? And then all of a sudden, presto, they're supposed to be magically responsible adults? It doesn't work like that. So, teach them fucking things, man. And if you don't have the wherewithal or the money to like be with them, you're like, oh, I gotta work, I gotta do my job and blah blah blah, you're not doing it right. So you should work harder, work smarter. You should have a side hustle, and they should help out. That's what kids are for. That's what family is for. I can't tell you how many times, like my nephew Christian, I was trying to teach him some skills so that he wasn't just playing video games, and his mom wanted me to pay him $10 an hour. I'm like, he's not worth $10 an hour. She's like, well, the minimum wage is this. And I'm like, again, he's not even worth that. So, and if you're getting minimum wage, it's because you have no skills. And the reason why you have no skills is because you have no experience. Once you get experience, you realize, especially like in a guy my expertise in training, I realized that I'm tired of working for other people, and I know how to fucking solder. I know how to, design a circuit. And for me, it was building speakers. So that's one of the reasons why I teach you guys about this shit, so that it's just a vehicle, a way for you to get out. What's up, bud? Jam it out. So, but it can be anything. It can be small motor repair. It can be, and again, once you master something, you got to go beyond that, because like Larry was talking about today, sometimes the market just changes, and people are in between paychecks, or like I said, they're saving up money for their dumb kids or for fucking Halloween. Oh, but it's Halloween after COVID. We haven't spent any time out. It's like get over it. It's not that big a deal. Jesus Christ. It's not like the Spanish flu where everybody was dying, or the Holocaust. Jesus. So, take a more active role in your own life, let alone your children's. Let them play. And if your spouse is against you on all that shit, she don't know better, or he don't know better. Start learning how to make money from people that make money, instead of listening to your relatives and your fucking neighbors and all that shit. Those shitheads. Those people don't know how to make money. If they knew how to make money, they wouldn't live by you. Think about that. Jesus Christ. Oh, there's one. Somebody left it out. Right over there, baby.
Yep. I don't think it's a 99 cent.
That's something.
Oh, I know. I think it's Goodwill.
We'll take it to Goodwill. Just park right here. No, I got it. You can hold the flashlight. There we go. So, I mean, I get frustrated with stupid adults. And then, stupid kids. Well, and that's why I think a lot of times kids are much better company than adults. You know, adults want to talk about sports, ugh, or the weather, ugh. Stuff you have nothing to do with, have no control over. See if you can catch them. Scooter-oo. You don't, yeah, I'll just get there. Oh. Sure. So, yeah, don't yell at people. Just show up. You know, I remember one of my teachers, something like that. 90% of life is showing up. It is. You got to show up and just be willing to work and willing to do whatever the fuck is going on. So, so much is just observation and paying attention, and just, I don't know.
Missing the whole role of.
Well, we don't know that. Maybe they just got rid of the bad ones. Maybe they're inside. So again, I'm not doing anything special. I'm not especially talented. I learn as I go. Now, I am willing to do things that other people are not, but that's mostly because I just see that there's either a niche in the market or just an opportunity for me to be free, you know, and that's how I got where I'm at now. So I was always into stereo shit, and then when, you know, found out about the auction, I was like, you know, that's when you realize that you have, I guess, a winning hand. Right? When you realize you have a winning hand or a really good hand, how much do you bet? And for me, I would bet everything or as much as I possibly could. And I've done that, I don't know, probably 10 or 20 times. And I've won. So the only one I didn't really win was like on this house. You know, I bet everything. I borrowed the 10 grand to get in, or was it, no, 15. Yeah, it was 10 from Sean and then 5 from Ty. I bet 15 grand to get into the thing, and then I spent like another 40 fixing it up, and then she stole it from me. She fucked me good. You know, but I learned, and there's that, what's his name, Dan Pena. I've been watching him. He's kind of exciting. He's talking about success is like being pregnant. He says, everybody congratulates you, but they don't know how many times you've been fucked. Right? That's what success is about. Hey guys. Yeah. She's getting gangbanged tonight. See, now those guys are doing nothing with their life. Nothing. They're just getting drunk in a bar. What does that get you? Nothing. That's just as valuable as saving the princess in Super Nintendo. Doesn't do you anything. And I'm not saying like live this, you know, life of like a Chinese worker, you know, where they're just working every day, you know, 12 to 16 hours a day. I'm not saying that. I'm saying do things that are productive and just pay attention to society. Pay attention to where, you know, things happen, and then, you know, be tuned into those things, and then see if you can be of service to people that are empowered. I can't tell you how hard it is to find good quality people that aren't going to steal from you. And so if you're one of those people, you are of great value and service. So working at fucking Walmart, it's not going to pay you what you're really worth. What you really need to do is be like a personal assistant to like a celebrity or some business person, you know, and you learn from them, and you help them. You help them have a team. So, but if you want to keep doing construction or be a roughneck or whatever, then, you know, fucking go for it. Keep buying your kids dumb stuff. Keep buying your spouse dumb stuff they don't care about. Jewelry. Oh my God, that's the dumbest thing to buy. If you're gonna buy them anything, buy them cubic zirconia, because it's the same thing. But like we got Sherry this, I think it was what, a 1 carat? 2 carat. We got a fucking 2 carat on with a gold band. It was like $300 on Amazon. Everybody at her work was like, "Oh my God!" See, and we were old enough that that's well within the range of possibility for a couple like us, right? We're in our 40s. Well, she's in her 50s, and she'll be 50. Well, you'll be 51 next month. So, but yeah, and everybody was impressed, and I'm like, pfft. And I didn't even. It was like 90 days for free financing, and I took advantage of that too. I'm like, I'm not paying for this thing all at once. Fuck that. I'm like, I'll pay you $100 a month. Yeah, you gotta drive better, Bamba. Yeah, put the deuce in reverse.
Will you reach for me?
Oh.
Thank you.
Yes, Miss Daisy.
Hmm?
Yes, Miss Daisy. Ooh, Mama. We're gonna go home and drink some more, stay up all night, build a bunch of woofers so they can ship out on Monday. We don't gotta go that way. There hasn't been graffiti over there in a long time. So, but I took the trash out and I was like, wow, it's really nice. Let's go for a ride, Mama. And I was like, I didn't make no Gonzo Friday. Watch out for them plants, Mama. Those are rocket chiles. So I didn't make no Gonzo-based Friday video, and I got people texting me, crying, grown men crying. It's like, here's some tissues for your sobbing vagina. My God, your weeping vagina. Ugh. So, yeah, go buy the honey baked ham. So, you know, and there's other reasons why I tell you guys these secrets. They're not really secrets. To me, they're just common sense.
Sorry.
They're just common sense stuff that you should know, but nobody practices, right? So, like my mom said, the only reason why I'm successful is because I don't have any kids. So if you don't have any kids or you have lack of kids, take advantage of that. Don't be hanging out with people that have kids and then, you know, trying to live some weird lifestyle. No, man, you should live oh, they fixed it. You should live a way better lifestyle. So, and, you know, fucking go to the moon. Do whatever, you know, you really want to do in life. And just fucking bang on that rock and make it rain. Work hard, but, you know, make sure you're doing it for the right reasons and you're, you know, make your life count. And at the same time, if you get to the end and there's nothing, you had a good time. You learned a lot, and then now you're dead. So that's how that goes. Don't be attached to it, I think is what I'm saying. So, attachment gives you all kinds of weird feelings. You know, like life should be this, or God has this in mind. No. There's none of that shit. It's like super random. It's like super chance, and you should appreciate it because it is a chance. You know, that you appreciate it even more that there's no God, that we're flying through space, that we're mostly bags of water, and you're using technology to watch this fucking video right now because you got nothing better going on. It's a Friday night. You should be jacking off or something like that. Getting ready for tomorrow, so you can make a bunch of sales or something. I don't know. Whatever you got to do, whatever your hustle is, you should be doing it. So, but it's time for me to get back to work. Help you guys get woofers. Hopefully you're flipping these woofers and not consuming them. Oh my God. Flip to a better world. I love you. Bye.